What the hell happened to this? Son of a... Hey guys, welcome back. We'll get back to the rat envy here a little bit later on, and let's start this brew out by checking out some old timers of YouTube who are coming back and being active again and reposting new vlogs to YouTube for this Halloween season. First one we're going to start out with is Steve Reeves, better known as Steve's Haunted Yard. Steve Reeves, if you don't know who he is, you should. There is no excuse for it. Steve was really one of the first pioneers, in my opinion, of vlogging on YouTube and vlogging about Halloween. He's got tons of videos you can go back through and look. It's worth your time. His vlogs are great to watch. He's got a great personality. They're a lot of fun. But what he's doing this year, the main vlogs I've been following so far are he's doing some new facade work for the front of his house, which is turning out absolutely amazing. Steve, I'm glad to see you back up and going again on YouTube. Second person I want to highlight today on this subject is... so funny because I didn't think I'd see it again this year, but we're seeing it. Diablo Lopez is vlogging once again because he is actually working on some Halloween shit for this year. I know, it's amazing. We all thought after last year that he was done and all he was doing was Hunters Hangout and he really wasn't a hunter anymore, but he has surprised us all and come back with some new Halloween vlogs on YouTube. Go check out what Diablo's doing. Lately his vlogs are consisting of the rooms he's building for the haunt out at the campsite. And I gotta say, Diablo, these rooms are turning out freaking awesome. The detail in them is great. What he's done with them is great. And for the first time, really, he's trying to do some step-by-step work with this, which is really good to see. I know a lot of people want to see it, and a lot of people want to see how these walls are coming together. And doing a step-by-step video, guys, is a very hard thing to do. But Diablo, you're doing a good job. And let me tell you, brother, those rooms are turning out awesome. For all you home hunter fans that would love to get your work shown or your picture shown in an amazing Halloween calendar, you guys need to go to Halloweenhauntcalander.com that Hector Turner has up. You can submit photos for this year's activity that you've done, which will be placed in the new 2016 calendar for next year. But guys, you're running out of time. The deadline to submit photos that get into that calendar is September 4th. So if you're building right now, or you've been building props in the past, or maybe you got some pictures from last year, you don't have things set up this year, and you want to get it in that calendar, I recommend going there as soon as you can and submitting your pictures for the Halloween Haunt Calendar and get those in the 2016 calendar. And if you guys haven't ordered one of these calendars or don't know what it is, you need to go check it out. You need to buy one. It's worth having. I've got one hanging up in my own shop wall. Love it. So go in there and submit your pictures. I myself, I still need to go in there and submit those pictures, and I'm probably going to do that here in the next couple days. I keep telling myself I'm going to do it, and I keep forgetting to do it. So anyway, guys, submit your photos for the haunt calendar and have them up in that haunt calendar for next year. So what's new with unhingedprops.com? Unhingedprops.com is going through a huge facelift. I know if you're a VIP member right now, or even if you're a free member right now, you're not seeing anything because we're building this website off to the side. But guys, the new facelift on this website is amazing. And there's so many more functions you can do now as even a free member and a VIP on the website. It's amazing. You have your own profile that you'll have. You'll be able to put your own profile picture in that. You'll have your own personal photo gallery for your profile that other members can go check out. There's going to be inter-website email, so you can email amongst all the other members, almost like a PM in Facebook, but not quite. But anyway, you can carry on conversations, email questions between the other members. There's a forums page now that you'll be able to go to. Every tutorial in this website now will all have comments at the bottom of them, and they will all be tracked to the forums page. There is so much more to do on unhingedprops.com when this thing goes live. And it's going to be amazing. It's going to be way more fun to be there than what the site is right now. It's a big undertaking. I know I've talked about it a little bit before, but we are so close to being able to go live with this. Maybe here in the next week to 2 weeks, we'll be able to make that transition and make it live. It may be a little rocky at first. All you VIPs who are already subscribed, we're going to try to get you guys over first, get your information over, and get everything tagged in so your timeline's still the same and you don't lose out on any time you've already paid for in your membership. So hang with us a little bit. When we make that transition, it may be a little bumpy, but we'll get it all smoothed out, and from then on, it'll be smooth sailing. And there's so much more you can do. And I think you guys will really, really enjoy the new site. The look of it's so much better, and the feel of it's so much better. And I'm super excited to get this thing launched and going. So what else is new at Unhinged? Besides the website, there were a few new tutorials released recently. A while back I did a tutorial on a quick little tutorial on how to make a cheap little potion bottle out of nothing but a old used salad dressing bottle is all that is. If you're a VIP and you haven't seen that, go check that out. Very quick, easy project, fun to do. You can knock out quite a few of them in a week if you wanted to, so you go check that one out. And the next new tutorial that's been up that you guys have probably seen on Facebook is there are the tutorials on this new style pumpkin that I'm doing. That seems to be getting a lot of good response. People like it. It's a full step-by-step, one from creating the armature all the way through to what you see right here. The last tutorial I just posted was on how to do the paint on this. And the paint schemes that I've been doing on these pumpkins are completely different from how I used to paint my pumpkins in the past. There's a lot more detail into it. It takes much more time to paint it this way, but the end result is so much better than the original paint jobs. I really enjoy it, and if you're a VIP and you like the way this paint's come out, and if you haven't seen this yet, go to the website, go check out the tutorial. I tried to make it as detailed as possible so you guys could really follow along and learn this process of painting. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope if you guys aren't already paint majors out there, that this teaches you something and gives you a new eye and a new look on how you want to go and paint your project. The last thing I'm going to mention right here, if you guys were following me on Facebook last year, I put a lot of posts on Hunters Hangout as I made this build. It's a giant oversized rat that I eventually had named Envy. I made this rat for Barry Flanagan and their haunt that they had down there. Same haunt that the new Groundbreaker went to. However, as you can see, I have gotten Envy back. Envy went in this room, this container, out in the woods. Mind you, this is all out in the woods, and they made the swamp room out there that had alligator and some other things in it. And at the end of the year, they didn't go store Envy. They left him in the swamp room. And from what Barry had told me, inside the swamp room, they had thrown like rice and different things on the ground for texture inside the swamp room, which is great food to bring critters in. And this container brought in some big, huge rats. I mean, it's kind of funny. The rat got eaten by a rat, but yeah, the rat got in here and really tore Envy up. Just in defense of paper mache a little bit, this isn't the only thing that rat ate inside that container. They had a big alligator in there that was made out of some kind of a plastic cast resin, and it ate the mannequins. I mean, that little swamp room that they had, the real rat really did a lot of damage to them, and all their props that were in there, even their electrical and their sound equipment, it really tore a lot of things up. But Barry sent me some pictures, and I was just blown away at what had happened. I told him to send it back to me, and I'd try to repair this thing and get it back to him for this Halloween season. So this is another project I have to do for them. I've got another prop, actually 2 other props I'm trying to build for them, so everything's really tight right now. I'm just hoping I haven't bit off more than I can chew to get everything done. Because as I look at this rat, and after I got him back, they ate inside the mouth, they ate the teeth off of it, it ate into the tongue, it ate everything off the back of here. I'm going to have to cut this thing open and really go back through it and repair it all. I'm beginning to wonder if it would be easier just to build a new one. I don't know yet. The arms got broke also during shipping on the way back to me. So we'll see. I may film the process in doing it and put it on the website on repairing, or I guess you could really now call it recycling an old prop. I don't know, guys. Anyway, yeah, I got Envy back, and she is tore up. So for all you guys out there that do paper mache, I've never had a problem with mice and things like that. What the fuck? So for all you guys out there that do paper mache, I've never really had a problem with rats or mice or anything before, but when you go to store your stuff, if you can store it in a plastic bin, anything you can do to keep them away from your project so this doesn't happen to you, I would recommend doing it. However, it can be fixed. It's just paper and glue, so you can go back over it and redo it. Alright guys, that's pretty well going to do it for this episode of The Brew. As always, if you're not a member of unhingedprops.com, go check it out. Sign up for free or become a VIP and start learning how to make some pretty cool stuff. Also, for you guys out there, go check out Halloween Paper Mache Facebook group. The group is growing tremendously. We're over 1,060 members now. There's a lot of talent in that group. There's a lot of inspiring things to see that people post daily. So if you're into Halloween and you're into making your own things and you're into paper mache, go check it out. It's worth being a part of that group. You'll really see some amazing things out of that group. Anyway, until next time, guys, have fun, get your haunts going, and don't forget, go submit a picture for the new 2016 Home Haunters Halloween calendar.